Hey YouTube, it's Dan, also known as Art Vandally. If it's your first time visiting my channel, I'm a full-time reseller in Indiana. My channel is just showing you what I'm doing reselling related. And today's video, it's just gonna be a what's sold video. I sold this pair of Old Navy jeans. They are a 48 by 30 pair of jeans. I found them at Goodwill. I paid $2.75 for them and they sold for $9. I like to buy bigger sizes, but this was probably something I hope I never buy again. I found this plug and play. It's called Big Buck Hunter. I found it at Goodwill. I paid $6 for the game, and I sold it on eBay for $45 plus shipping. It's an arcade game, but I've never seen it like a plug and play game, and it seemed like a really cheap game, but I was surprised at some of the comps. Some of the comps are all over the place. They sold between like $60 and $70. I had mine priced around, I think, $60, and I had a few offers for $40. And then it was up for a few weeks, then I got a $45 offer. So I decided to go ahead and take it and just move it out of here. And use that money for something else, because now I turned $6 into $45. I sold this Robert Timberlake fringe tapestry blanket. I found this at Goodwill. I paid $2 for it, and it sold for $16.99 plus shipping. Some of these do really well. My Goodwill, they have actually upped their price since I bought this. I bought this in the summertime, and they're $5 a piece now, so I'm going to be a little more careful on which ones I pick out. I sold this sewing machine pedal. I found it at a local thrift store. It was $1 on a half off day. It sold for $14.99 plus shipping. This is something that probably a year ago I would never have thought, and I've just learned after watching YouTube and looking for stuff to sell that parting out is, you can make some good money by just parting out items. But I was actually super excited when I found it. All right, I sold this on Mercari. It's a Canon 8mm camcorder. I found it at the bins. My bins, you pay $1.29 a pound, so I have under $2 into this. It didn't have the battery charger, so I couldn't test it. And I looked on eBay. I thought about buying a battery charger to charge it to test it, but they were running about $40. If this was complete with the charger and everything, and it worked, it'd sell up to $100. And I just don't want to put $40 more into this, and it didn't work. I took an offer on Mercari for $28 with free shipping. It was about $8 to ship it. I kind of wish now I would have done an auction on it and just listed it for right around $25, $30, and then put it on eBay and just see if I could get more than that. So I sold this Lego minifigure. I paid, well, I don't know, a quarter. I don't know. It weighed practically nothing. It was like 2 ounces if I was lucky. It sold for $5.94. So very happy about that. That day at the bins, they had a bunch of Legos, and I don't know anything about Legos. And you're paying by the pound. So I was gonna pay by the pound for the Legos, or sell it by the pound. So I didn't really see any money in that. So I picked through and tried to find. I think I only found 2, but I was looking for just minifigures. And lucky enough to find this one, so I'm happy with that. All right, this is another bins find. I found this. It's a Microsoft Server edition, and it was brand new sealed, and I sold it for $38.21 free shipping. I sold this Chrysler car radio stereo. I found it at Goodwill. I paid $5 for it, and I sold it for $33.99 plus shipping. I've never sold a car stereo before. I have no idea if it worked or not. I didn't test it. I mean, I didn't even know how to test it if I wanted to test it. I just assumed it would probably work and then deal with it later. So I figured I would just take the gamble. And luckily, I have not heard anything back from the buyer. All right, I sold this Spooky Town train set on Mercari. I paid $20 for it at Goodwill, and I sold it for $55 plus shipping. I really didn't want to pay $20 for it, but I just assumed it would sell super fast. It was before Halloween. I bought it, listed it, and sold it all in the same day. I sold this Magnavox VCR without a remote. I paid $3 for it at Goodwill, and it sold for $49 plus a little bit for shipping. It's supposed to be $49.99 with free shipping, but for some reason, I clicked on, when I listed it, I put it as first class, and it charged them like $5 for shipping, so they paid $5 for shipping. My Goodwill hasn't caught on that VCRs do still have some value, so they do still price them pretty low. All right, and I have to do a board game brag. I found this 1979 version of The Game of Life. I bought it at Goodwill. I paid $1.49 for it, and it sold for $24.99. I mean, this is a good game sell for me, but this game has a ton of pieces and sucks to look through. So if you don't like looking through that tedious work of just looking through all the board games and counting the pieces, this is not the game for you. But it still can make some good money on some old dumpy game that some people just don't. I don't know. I don't know why someone would want this old version of this game, but it's a good one. So I just wanted to make sure I brag on there. Alright, so that's just a quick what sold video. If you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in 3 days. Bye. I bought this on Facebook Marketplace. Came with 6 controllers, 18 games, the system, a Connect. Paid $120 for all this, and you're probably thinking, why? And I don't know. I don't know why. It's cracked. I didn't check it. I don't know why. I don't know why. Oh, I mean, you could ask why, but I don't know why I didn't do it. But I didn't do it. You live and you learn, I guess. And I'm gonna learn on this one.